All right. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Basil, it's insane, dude. But the game, it almost feels as if the game is getting more popular. More popular as time goes on. Which is very interesting. See, I went out today. Got myself a Dairy Queen lunch. I had some appointments. I've got some appointments tomorrow, too. I don't know what to tell you, Exponage, but we will almost definitely have a 1 or 2 month delay on PC for Iceborne. I mean, they all but confirmed it, right? Now, is it going to be like the January release followed by like an August release? I don't think we're going to have a 7th month delay. But I think we'll have like 2 to 3 months. I'd be more open to making a new character if I could skip the cutscene. It takes 30 minutes before anything of substance happens. So, we need 1 sharp claw from the Jagras. And so hopefully we'll get good RNG on that. Let's see here. You know, I think for normal spam, the Bone Gunlance 2 is better than the Iron Gunlance 2. Interestingly enough. Technically, Jagras Gunlance 1 almost loses some sharpness relative. This sounds like Monster Hunter language? It is. Is Gunlance going to be any fast? I once did a meme run, which was only explosions with Gunlance, and it actually was not bad. It was not a bad run. I'm thinking it'll be faster than 315. Certainly it'll be faster than 318. I put it in the category of good weapons that don't stand up to weapons that can KO. Yeah. Athir, if I were to put money on it, I would say September, October for console, December, January for PC. That's my bet. If I were a betting man. Yes, Ponage, of course. Hammer is the best KO weapon in the game. Of course it is. For solo runs, it's actually very good. For the purposes of saving Daystream, let's all hope that Iceborne comes out in September. I think it will. They need to get that thing out as soon as possible. I mean, there are some people that were speculating we might even see it as early as August. Which I think that's maybe a little overly optimistic. Why do you say KOs are not good in team play? I didn't say they weren't good in team play. Hammers, on the other hand, unless... I mean, here's the thing with hammers. Hammers suffer in the same way that charge blades do, but even more so. Hammers are really only super effective if you can hit the head. But the more targets that are out there, the more likely it is that the monster is going to target someone other than the hammer user. So, like, if you could guarantee, like, so let's create a hypothetical. Let's create a hypothetical where instead of breaking on hit, the Challenger Mantle instead was a permanent 3-minute recharge, a 3-minute buff that always stole aggro from the monster, then the hammer would be okay. Because you can more or less guarantee that you're going to get 1 KO off because the monster's always going to be facing you. You'll always have the head. Hello, Monstropolis. Hello, Tuga. You know, you compare that to, you know, a bow user, who, as we're saying, of course, you can use the impact mantle. But even without the impact mantle, no matter what angle the monster's facing, you could lay down some coconuts. Did you plan better today so that you won't rage later? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't rage in this game, dude. Don't finish the game without you? We got 3 hours. Drink hello. It's part of the reason, like more or less recently, unless I'm fighting Behemoth, I do things solo. You can show off the weapon a lot more, and it's a little bit less of a clown fiesta. Can't plan for Monster Bone RNG? We don't really need Monster Bone RNG that much. It's, we need Jagras RNG. Piercing Claw RNG, that's not that bad. Hop 'em up. Thank you. Stop taking my name, hello. You caught me in a net during Colve? That was a trap, Pro Cow. Now I'm gonna eat you. You have to sleep at some point. I should do more SOS Behemoth hunts, or SOS Greatest Jagras hunts. Those are really fun. Trying to save the potatoes. Please chill with my... I'm not toxic. I don't know what you're talking about. Unlucky, hello. Shep, did you have Taco Bell? No, that's Dairy Queen, dude. Is there any run-killing RNG in this run? Great Jagras Scales. Have you gotten all the Steam achievements for this game? No. What's the best Switch axe for Behemoth solo? I would probably use Ruin, Nergigante Luna. And if you wanted to switch to the Para Switch axe for Area 4, I wouldn't blame you. Because you could probably get 2 or 3 Paras off in the final area, and that would make it a lot easier on yourself. Non-element water? I don't know, dude. It's like... the damage difference between water and Luna Nerg is so little. It's very little. You're talking like a couple points of True Raw, and that's not even including the blasts that you'll get off. Not only that, you get the Nergigante health recovery, which helps a little bit. Can you gain enmity while Behemoth is paralyzed? Yeah. What did I get at Dairy Queen? I got the... It's actually the local Dairy Queen I have must be a locally owned franchise, because they didn't give me the $5 lunch. It was a $6 lunch for a cheeseburger. You sound like a Mexican while saying Nergigante? I am Mexican. What about it? Can you explain how shelling works with Gunlance? I asked yesterday and you got mixed responses. So there's 3 different shelling types, and not only that, there's 4 different levels of shelling. The level of shelling just determines how much damage it does, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Normal shells give you 5 shells by default. Normally you use normal shells by doing the slam attack and then hitting the button, so you shotgun them all out at once. Wide does, you only get 2 of them, but they do the most damage normally. And you get a bonus to the Wyvern Fire damage. Long gives you 3. And you get bonus damage for focus shelling, so when you charge up the shell. $1 is really going to ruin this budget? Leona, I don't think you understand. I'm like a hardcore budgeter, dude. Like, I really plan stuff out. So, yeah. People used to call me a freak and stuff in the Discord because I would use, like, the McDonald's mobile order and save app to, like, spend $1 a day on lunch. But I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to save money. Now that you have an editor in Amatsu, will you be making weapon tutorials for YouTube? I think I need to pay her more to do that. Or at least, let me say it this way. I would want to pay her more to do that. How much do you think Capcom is going to listen to the fans while making Iceborne? I think they're going to put all of the people up in the gathering hall. How big is your budget? I mean, that's basically what I use the Patreon revenue for. Possibly I could use some proceeds from YouTube AdSense. I'm a full-time streamer. Makes sense you want to save on stuff? Yeah. How about not having to talk to the Palico lady twice for one refresh? Yeah. Do we have a new sub goal? Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Where are we? We're on pace, actually. So 15 days. I mean, we're technically ahead of track. If we were to get like 10 new subs a day over the next 2 weeks, we should get there. What's a Prowler? The Prowler is when you play as the cat in Monster Hunter Generations or Generations Ultimate. Up to what point would that speedrun be? Well, it would at least be completing the low-rank village. That sounds bad. I think that's the point, Tyler. People want to see me suffer. How the hell and who they'll talk to in this? I mean, I'd be more than happy to switch the sub goal. Oh, very good, Arthrix. I'm happy to hear. I mean, I know you got a bunch of breaks from us doing the earlier runs. Even if we failed them, you still get the claws and the horns and the tail whenever we got it. What Gunlance am I going for? Great Jagras. And then I think after Zora 1, I go to the Iron Gunlance. There's an upgrade. I have to look it up. But basically, we're going for normal 2 spam. Fixed damage like that is extremely powerful in low rank. Not only that, but that combo gets us Mind's Eye when we do it. Your friends are all jealous? Good. Flex on them. Hello, Maddie and David. How do you increase shelling damage? You can use artillery. Alternatively, you can increase the Gunlance level, the shelling level. Steel Gunlance. Yeah, Dragonite.
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
So it's very unlikely that I'll be able to get the second Steel Gunlance upgrade, but the first Steel Lance upgrade only requires 2 Dragonite ore. Which is, of course, we'll get that on Zora. 5 Macalite, which we should also get on Zora. Do need 2 Earth Crystals, but that shouldn't be an issue. There's a food skill too? There is. It's unlikely to get it in the speedrun, but it's possible.
Alpha Kidaki.
I mean, I haven't switched the redemption cost of Beast very much after like a day of having it out, so any changes you may notice are only on your perception. Yeah, and any complaints about the stream are never my decision. They're always the decisions of people that baby rage. So blame your peers, don't blame me. Just throw chat right under the bus and crush them. Jay, you'll be happy to know my carpet's almost like 100% again. So I'm pretty happy about that. Can you believe it's already been 17 minutes? I'm just loading into the first quest now. Like, there have been games that have been released that have been beaten in 17 minutes at this point. He's not doing what I want. What is it you need, Slothman? I got this, like, powder, Jay, that's supposed to be for, like, pets. Like, if the pet pees on the carpet. And I threw that down. And it absorbed any remaining moisture. And it made the carpet smell pleasant. Like, it doesn't smell at all. So, it's pretty good. I missed that honey because I'm reading about this. Have you tried a dehumidifier? I've got a dehumidifier. It's been running non-stop. Sharp Claw. Did I use any mold prevention stuff? I think that stuff that I put down said it gets rid of it. Oh, no Sharp Claw. Boo! Okay. Gonna need a lot of ore. I'm not gonna bother gathering for ancient bones because I don't really need them. I'll do one bone gather. I'll do the bone gather over here. Only because I technically do need the bone gunlance. Did I pee? I did not pee on the card. Alright, I actually ended up getting a sharp claw there. So, whatever. Alright, we're going to upgrade it into Bone Gunlance 2. I think I have enough small monster bones that I can just make everything. I don't have to buy anything. Yeah, hopefully we get Anjanath RNG to get the Anja legs. If we don't, it's like, whatever. Alright, I need 4 small monster bones. We have 4. Ragged Rascal, hello. Is there any reason you don't speedrun on PC? Yes. I'd say go to my Discord to see why. Long answer is console is a little bit more of a even playing field. Technically, like, you save like maybe like 10 to 30 seconds with Xbox One X and an external SSD compared to PS4, but that's like small beans compared to the difference between like a bad PC and a good PC. Not to mention mods and stuff like that. Any tips for Sapphire Star Hunter Rank 100 quest? Bring flash bombs. Understand that most of those monsters are actually relatively weak. If you could beat each of those monsters individually, you should not have any issue doing the quest in the long run. Just take your time. You know, bring max potions, bring flash bombs. Yeah, so if we get good Anjanath RNG, Tyler, we can make the Anjanath Greaves, which give us 1 point of artillery. Likewise, if we get really good Palomu RNG, we can get the arms, which give us another point of artillery. I actually don't know the exact parts that I need.
Rock.
I don't know if the Gunlance bounces on his head or not.
Remy.
So the Gunlance is an interesting weapon because it could be one of the most sharpness efficient raw hitting weapons in the game, or one of the most sharpness inefficient explosion hitting weapons in the game. Hail Poogie, I'm not going into high rank, but yes, Dodo Greaves and Waste is not a terrible choice for the Gunlance in high rank. I would not argue with you there.
So, Kestodon Hashirashi. セミ、もういいくだ。
Yeah, it's a good Kestodon weapon. That wide sweep has great range. Do you think it would be more interesting to run this game with more glitches, bugs to abuse? If I could glitch out the cutscenes and skip those, I probably would. Are there any bugs that are useful for speedruns? Only breaking tethers. Who was that who followed? NWA Hockey, thanks for the follow, dude. This weapon should be very good against Anjanov. I mean, Anjanov is going to be a tough fight no matter what.
Rock. Tumeku, Mikina Menimi, Mihogele, Shiraku, Naha Omuto, Ikuema, Nihamoa, Sushito Soida, Mimede Shushi. Zenella Tuda, Doturu Alularu. Ragari Taria Sei, Yamari Shibara. Unity, Suna Kinella, Suniu, Kuru Taada.
I'm trying to gauge how good that damage is. Alright, that's a little bit better. Sometimes it doesn't hit right, and it makes me sad. What are you doing? Get up.
Gami Kue, Rosamen Misutsu. Yube Kunala Kitu, Monosueni Shi. So, Yokifuri Ai.
Hello, Hasty Bananas. That's one. That might have been enough. I don't know, we'll see. Gonna need 2 scales in the rewards. Chances aren't great, but it has happened before. It's like maybe 50-50. If we don't get it, I guess we just stay with the bow and gunlance through Pookie. It's not a bad time. Second Zora is right before high rank, correct. Do I pick a type of gunlance to use for later, or just whatever he can craft? I'm going for the Jagras Gunlance because it gets level 2 shelling, which I think it'll do 10 damage per shot as opposed to 8. So instead of doing 40 damage per blast, it'll do around 50. Maybe it'll do more. I don't know. It does fire damage as well, so if the thing's weak to fire, it takes more fire damage. Gunlance damage is very good. It's a very powerful weapon. mean, 29 minutes isn't terrible. Can I do anything solo with Gunlance? Yes. Gunlance is actually a really safe solo weapon. Do you ever use that explode attack, which you did to finish Great Jagras? Yeah, I mean, I just did it. I mean, it's great to use at least once per quest. What are the reasons it's not so popular? I don't know, dude. I wish I knew why it wasn't a more popular weapon. I think it's just it seems complicated to players. Even though it's actually like one of the more simple weapons compared to something like Sword and Shield or Charge Blade. 2 scales. What we need. 1? I think we only got 1. Yeah, the mobility of the Gunlance is rough early on. If you can get evade extender, it's not that bad. Is that a reset? Nope. There's still plenty of other things that can happen RNG-wise that could be good for us. It just means I'm going to have to be a lot more... let me just double check. Oh, we did get 3. Pog! That should be everything. Glad I double checked. This is actually a very good upgrade for where we are right now. Outside of sharpness, this is equivalent to the Iron Gunlance being past Zora 1. And we're using it on Kulu. Its raw is equivalent to the medium Monster Bone upgrade as well. You've never seen a Monster Hunter speedrun on the story? I do them almost every weekday, Cruisery. If they interest you. I'm not even going to eat. Cruisery, hey. Thank you. God, this is going to be so good! Oh, it's so good! Green sharpness. Oh, it's such a good upgrade. It's like up there with like the Kulu hammer. In terms of being like a good upgrade for Gunlance. So much RNG goes into it though. But we got it. Yeah, so with Jagras RNG, I'm thinking we'll save another 3 or 4 minutes relative to just a bone or an iron run. There's Anjanath, you see him? He's ready to screw everything up. Sword and Shield and Bow are what I would focus on, Fox Cannon. Maybe Hammer or Charge Blade, but like... I'm first in Colossal Task. World records, boys! Basil Boy, we're finishing up the Pikmin stream on Friday. Do you have an estimated time on you think Zora 2 will be completed? Currently, I'm thinking it's going to be around 3 hours, 10 minutes. But Who knows? Maybe faster. Alright, if I can get a ride, I'm going to want to get a ride. Oh my god! That did so much damage. No! It's gonna be a little bit of a messy Kulu. A really messy Kulu. World record, no! It's okay. No! This all happened because I needed, to do that extra gathering from the normal Jagras. You serious, Kulu? What Gunlance do I plan on using? I plan on using this until I upgrade to the Iron Gunlance. Kulu's actually ruining my run. Never speak of this again, chat. Never speak of this again. Do you do these speedruns with different weapons each week? I do them like almost every day, dude. It's alright. We lost a minute. Toxic, thank you for the follow. Some people would reset this. I'm not going to reset it. I don't care. Alright. Mistakes were made. Night of the Hunter, thank you for the follow. Who would have thought that Kulu would have been my doom? This should have been the easiest fight in the world. But he ran away like instantly. He was around for like 30 seconds before he ran. You understand I dislike doing 80% runs, but do you plan on doing one soon? So I've got a goal, dude. I want to get to that goal first. Right? Goal is to have top 3 times with every weapon on the Colossal Task leaderboard. Once I can do that, alright, I'll maybe do some 80% runs. But until I do that, I'm going to keep working at it. Part of it is like, I need to do this category a ton because I'm applying to SGDQ on Saturday or Friday, whatever, one of those days. And they're going to want to see that I've done like the runs like a ton and consistently. Where's Anjanov? Really? That did not dunk you? Oh! No! Oh! Top 5 Monster Hunter tilting moments. Watch the streamer rage quit NA Champion's mind breaks. Live on stream. Oh, Shepard, this character you play on the internet is so funny. I think it's really enjoyable. How do you come up with this material? This isn't an act! I'm really angry! No!
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
Not. 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 Not.
I'm gonna say you're good, dude. You're good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Shepard. Shepard, you're my favorite streamer. I love it when you pretend to get angry at the video game. Yes, me too. It's all an act. I'm gonna blast Baroth the new blowhole, if you know what that means. Alright, get my innuendo. Alright. I think we can make the bone helm. So I think we're gonna make the bone helm. Okay, we got an excess of parts. Does Baroth really mean whale in Arabic? That's amazing. Oh. Which weapon can you play at best? The world record that I hold, Bessie, is with the hammer. However, I play with all weapons, so. I'm not bad at longsword. And I've taken turds, Hopplemop, that are better at longsword than you are. Alright, so don't even start with that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I've got better times than that. That's not my best time. I'm sorry. Have you done an insect glaive run? They're really bad. Daystream is less toxic. I'm a little tilted right now. I'm sorry. Thank you. Who is that? Hail Poogie, thank you for the follow. I'm not normally like this. Alright, let's get all the parish rooms. Oh, this is going to be a good run. This is going to be a good run. Which weapon type is used for real speedruns? There's a couple. Hammer, sword and shield, bow, and charge blade are all very good and very competitive with one another. Right now, the world record, which I hold, is with hammer. But I could easily see, with good RNG and better play, one of those weapons overtaking it. I'm just doing these other weapons because each weapon gets listed in its own category in a way. And I want to fill that leaderboard up. Because it's fun. It's a cool thing to say that you did. What world record do you hold? Sword and shield. So exponents. A lot of people think the sword and shield is a weak weapon, but it holds a lot of advantages in low rank. Of particular note, when you're doing the back hop shield bash attack, that one particular attack has a huge amount of advantages relative to other weapons. It, on its own, it does about as much damage as a true charge slash. The shield attack portion of it doesn't use sharpness, and if you get really good with it, you can actually KO monsters with it. There are no sub 3 runs yet for the second Zora on console, unlucky. Only on PC. PC, the gameplay is a little bit different. It's a little bit easier to get certain things done. Alright, good. Sword and shield is maybe one of the most complicated weapons in the game. Right next to Charge Blade. Hello, Tilder. Alright, so we do need some earth crystals. Again, we're going to be upgrading down the iron path later. There's also just some iron that we need in general. Not to mention earth crystals. We get some just from quest rewards. And the fact that we got a minor Palico is actually really good RNG because he's going to be able to help us out a little bit as well. But this is pretty much our only opportunity to get earth crystals, efficiently at least. We're going to grab this one. Okay, just really want to play it safe. Alright, we've got a setup over here. Alright, Barath spawns right around there. Other than that, we're going to grab the extra Thunderbugs. One there. One there. One here. Go ahead and take a Demon Powder. And a Might Seed. Hello, Shiver. Which type of sword and shield should you use for Thunder? I think the only thing that beats Ruin is the new Char weapons. It's nice to see me on the top of Colossal Task. Thank you. Kiar? Whatever, dude. Who cares? The new Kultaroth, Arch-Tempered Kultaroth weapons. Kiar? That sounds like a... like a dumb pirate. Kiar! It would really depend on the matchup, Gwayson. I think Master Bang is possibly worth it. If you could make it, if you could build around it. Oh, own yourself. The ultimate self-own. Make sure he doesn't run still. Alright, we didn't lose time there. Yeah, Kulu, destroyer of worlds, man. Actually a gold split. Somehow. Yes, this is Monster in the Language. Is the reason True Charge Slash has the same damage as Sword and Shield because high motion values don't really start scaling until larger numbers? I mean, if you add up the 4 hits from the initial charge hit to the rising charge hit to the first shield slam to the bottom shield slam, it's equivalent to a True Charge Slash level 1. Tilda, are you okay, dude? Why are you spamming chat? He's having a stroke or something. Maybe like a cat walked on his keyboard? The run length should be like a little over 3 hours, Sonny boy. He needs milk. What weapon would you recommend to start off with to learn combat mechanics? I usually recommend like longsword or hammer. If you're playing solo, hammer for sure. If you're playing in multiplayer, then longsword. Hammer's like really good in low rank. The only thing is though, is like with a hammer, if you're in multiplayer, like you're a little bit of a menace. Like you get flinched by other players and you flinch other players. Longsword isn't that bad in multiplayer. It doesn't flinch people that badly. What run are you basing the splits off of? It's my hunting horn times, which finish at 308. Monster Hunter language is like caveman Japanese. How's Milkman doing? Yeah, he just found out his third child's gonna be a boy. So, I'm happy for him. Oh yeah, Longsword Pre-World was a menace, and I would never recommend it. Yeah, stop taking my name. Charge Blade is absolutely one of the more advanced weapons, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's just rough. Not saying it's a bad weapon. Not even a little bit. It's just, you know, if you're a new player to the series, you'd have a hard time picking a more complicated weapon. What are your hopes for in the Iceborne expansion? I just want the base difficulty to be higher, and I want there to be a lot more monsters. You know, in a dream world, they would finally finish all of the weapon designs. Like, the concept for this game and the weapon designs was that you would have, like, a modular weapon system. And it's pretty apparent that they scrapped that idea at one point. But what that left us with was, like, a bunch of pretty unfinished-looking weapons without... You know, if they really did have that, right? So let's pretend that they actually finished that system and we were able to, like, completely customize weapons with different monster parts. It would be cool. And I would be, all right, fine. Not every weapon's going to get finished. It is what it is. But at least we get the modular system. Instead, like, we've got the bad-looking weapons. And we've got no modulars weapons. So we got kind of like the worst of both worlds. So I assume that for Iceborne, either they will finish whatever their progress was with that, or we'll just get finished weapon models, as we should have had in the first place. Go away. Also, hope we get to kill Kolv on Mastering. I don't really care. Everyone's like, I gotta kill Kolv Taroth. Like, she's got a life too, you know. It's kind of nice that we don't have to kill her. She doesn't seem to be that mean. You know, what does she ever do to you guys? I mean, weapon balance is an issue in the vast majority of games where you don't have a huge weapon selection. It's very balanced in Generations Ultimate. In fact, Generations Ultimate maybe has the best weapon balance in any Monster Hunter ever. What do I think is better, Switch Axe or Charge Blade? It depends on the monster. I prefer Switch Axe, but I can't argue that Charge Blade does some of the most damage in the game if you can use it well. Don't you want to fight the naked version without a time limit? It's a big angry Jaggers that throws up fire. I mean, I don't really care. Hello, Xeravius. Javier, I usually recommend people do fights solo outside of Behemoth or Kolv Taroth at least once or twice to understand the movement pattern of a monster before going online. But if you're just playing with friends and not like random people, then do whatever you want. Shoot me. No! Oh. I'm getting dangerously close to that mud pile. Oh, there we go. Minor Palico, talking to you, bud. So I don't mean to baby rage at my Minor Palico, but he was like paddling away as I'm pinging him. What are my favorite weapons, and what do you consider the top 5 weapons in Monster Hunter? I don't really have a favorite weapon, but I do like hammer and switch axe quite a lot. Monster Hunter World does a very good job at balancing the weapons. So there's really no weapon that isn't viable. It just depends on the matchup and what you're going up against. Which one does more DPS, Switch Axe or Charge Blade? In a perfect world, Charge Blade would do the most damage, but Switch Axe is much more consistent. It also depends if you're solo or in a team. Solo, Charge Blade will be better. In a team, Switch Axe will probably be better. You're just a lot less likely to whiff SAEDs with a Charge Blade solo compared to multiplayer. Where's Rosa? She's supposed to be gasming over all these gold splits. Oh, thank you, Basil Boy. You can carry the torch, please. Thank you. These gold splits not please you? I want Brachydios to be an Iceborn. I wouldn't be surprised if we got him. Okay. I mean, I'm expecting that we're going to get subspecies for almost all of the monsters that we've had in low rank. That's my expectation. I don't know if we'll get it, but that's my expectation. I want... Poor Ragged Rascal. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. What are subspecies, Shep? In the earlier games, like the very early games, it meant almost nothing. It was just a different colored version of a monster. As time went on, you would take like a base monster, say Baroth, and you would give him like an icy version. So instead of throwing mud, he'd throw ice. And he'd give slightly different weapons, slightly different armor. It's just it's a way to like recolor a monster and actually make them like semi-interesting. Where are you? Okay. Can you believe that's the same weapon I fought Kulu with? And I didn't kill Kulu, like... Unbelievable. Come on! Come on, chat! Gonna need a little bit more of a reaction than that. It's just like a subtle, like, oh, that was alright, Shepard. Come on, dude! Are the monster's health and sizes consistent in the assigned story? Yes. More or less. If you get world record, I sub. I can guarantee you, Ponage, I will have the world record for Gunlance at the end of this run. I already have the world record, though, with Hammer. I'm not going to beat my Hammer time with it. This is versus, like... This is very close to being Moss's splits. I should just make Moss's splits. Is the Radabon a subspecies? Technically not, but I would argue that it kind of is. Is the pink Rathian a subspecies? A pink Rathian is classically a subspecies. That is the definition of a subspecies. There's subspecies, there's deviants, there's rare species. Even though I played this game a ton, I should probably care a little bit more about the difference between all of them. I really don't. You really want to learn how to do Colv? What platform are you on? Buttman69. God, I love seeing you here. Why do you like Monster Hunter, Shep? I like the combat. It's slow, it's deliberate, you can think a lot. It's the only, like, player versus environment game that I've played outside of maybe, like, Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Maybe, like, Neo, games like that. That has combat like this, but I feel like they do it the best. It's just so good. Damn. I don't know if they're actually going to have a turf war. They're not going to have a turf war. Bad luck. Really bad luck. See you, loser. Oh, yikes. It's not heated up, though. Oh. I was looking at his face and, like, there's little bits of flame coming out, but he doesn't have his little, flame gobbler. Whatever. Whatever.
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
Yeah, if you're on PC, Cassie Chu, you'd want to post in the PC looking for hunts. I'm not tilted
Not.
yet. We're still okay. We can still run this back. was trying to hop that. Oh. Surprised I haven't gotten a foot break yet. Seriously? What's it gonna take? I don't understand. This was supposed to be the good part of the run, and instead it is the very bad part of the run. Last Cetra, thank you for the sub, dude. Sorry for the pants disaster of a run so far.
Last Cetra just subscribed.
I'm gonna try and run it back. Just need one more flinch here. No! No!
Rich Retro Games just subscribed.
You know, I'm just gonna break it. Please show mercy on Jeff. 3 minutes. Okay. Someone have Xbox One? Yeah, this is Xbox One X, dude. I knew the tail carve was the path to gold. It actually may not hurt. Give us nuts for your failure. What monster am I most looking forward to with Iceborne? If we get it, Barryoth would be great. He's a fun fight.
Not.
When will you do a zebra and face the T-Rex king? Favorite monster? In world, I really like to fight Nergigante. Oh. Shockroll, I can't help you, dude. I do speedruns offline. I didn't even try to sign into Xbox Live today.
Not.
Oh, 3 minutes split on 100. Oh, so bad. Oh, I need to buy some bombs. Oh, I had extra? Whatever. Whatever.
Mira. Sí. Sí.
Alright. Long, unskippable cutscene. I'm gonna run a couple ads and use the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Oh, mira, me. Sarge. La.
실은 내가 으르즈스
Gendrum, hello. Hail Poogie, yes. The cutscenes are not very good at explaining what you're supposed to do. Even though your character literally does it. Honestly, they should have just like forced your hand into like dropping rocks on Anjanov. Like, just lock him in place until you can drop him. Unlucky, it's a proud honor you wear. Oh! Ragged Rascal, thank you, sir. T-Man wages. I just now realized that that's how that,
Ragged Rascal gifted a tier 1
that's how
underscore Pugai.
those emotes are supposed to line up.
In the channel.
You fought Xeno before you knew what mounting was? That's okay. Oh no! Oh no. I wish there was a way to cancel this. There's not. We're locked in, boys! We're in position. I mean, at least you spent time making the weapons, Trashy Furry. Imagine if you spent all of your time in low rank making every armor set. At least the weapons can be upgraded. Oh, decap. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm sure you did. I know a lot of people spent, like, way too much time making armor sets in low rank. 100%. This new routing I do for trank bombs is like super comfy. There's a limit of 1,000 pieces of equipment. You cannot have more than 1,000. You need a skin for Wyvern Ignition? Yeah, but there's lots of skins for Wyvern Ignition. How do people make... A Kolv Taroth is what fills up the equipment to 1,000. Fortunately, you can sell, like, 95% of the blue drops from Kolv Taroth. And there's even a bunch of Kolv Taroth armor drops that aren't very good anyways. So you can pretty safely get rid of those as well. This is going to be a gold split Zora. Probably. Leona, the only RNG on this fight, or the only thing you could really do, is improve the flitches. And I think I finally understand how to do it. This run is as good as dead. Boy, we're not talking about your sex life, dude. We're talking about world record with Gunlance, of which there really isn't one. Other than maybe like a really bad run I did a long time ago. Which, you know, in regards to our situations, at least I have had one run before. You're still 0 and 0, so get wrecked, nerd.
シエロースレギュラだルー
あだよねでそうエオルリーおっと
Is there a good endgame Gunlance build? I prefer the water Gunlance from Kol Taroth with the poke shell wide 4 style. I mean, Hail Poogie, you're correct. I mean, there's still overall times, right? I'll still probably get 2nd or 3rd with this run. I want to be more toxic, but I'm going to stop myself. What's the Dragonite goal? It's usually actually the iron ore that screws us over. Good job, Fox Cannon. What weapon did you use? Please. Razor Sharp would be better for Gunlance? Yeah, as soon as we get Xeno Gamma, it's good. Devil Joe Sword and Shield, good choice. I'm assuming that Kushala was the hardest part of it. Shep abuses me even though I'm not toxic? I don't know. I saw you saying something about this run being dead. I have to defend my baby, which is this run. What was the true raw on Monster Hunter Tri-Elatrian weapons anyways? What do those work out being? Why are you mining? It's a speed run? There's plenty of time to mine during this part of the run. This is like a fixed, like, you know those like auto-scrollers, Suino, from like Mario Brothers? Think of this like one of those. So, like, whether you do anything or you do something, it's going to move at the same pace no matter what. And I can use this ore to make some slightly better equipment. I don't know, Hail Poogie. I mean from, like, Monster Hunter Tri. I thought Isaac was your baby? He's my son. He's not a baby. He's grown up now. He'll always be my baby boy, but he is a grown man. He's got a job, man. He's got responsibilities. What weapon element is good against Joe? Usually people use Thunder on him. Like, Thunder Bow works really well if you don't get hit. Otherwise, Lance or Gunlance are pretty good. Maybe Charge Blade, but the Charge Blade can be hard to hit. I've heard some people that Elder Seal takes him out of his armored mode, but I can't confirm that. Isn't the shelling what tanks the sharpness for Gunlances? Yes. You recognize me on Kuma stream? Oh, thanks, yeah. I raided her 2 nights ago? Dom, hello. When you say low rank,
Buttons just resubscribed
how
for 3
low
months.
rank do you
Starting with
mean?
Insect Glaive and low rank, what should I build
Like,
towards?
speedrunning? Thanks, Mikochi. I mean, the hard bone rod is super powerful, but before that, you could use the Kulu Glaive.
Makochi _ just resubscribed for 4 months.
Like a hard bone rod is maybe my favorite thing.
When I get bullied, it's called
Toad,
release
thank you
the beast.
for the host
Because you don't understand.
and the raid. Are you going to sleep now?
ねえ
Is this your sleep time? I forget. Going to work? I see. You go to work, then you sleep, then you stream. That's good. 2 a.m. to 9 a.m.? That's not bad. How do I pronounce that? Yul Quiora? I try to, like, host and raid at the end of every stream. Generally, like, I host other Monster Hunter streamers. It's like Shepard's schedule, but you actually work. What's a good shelling build for Lance? Capacity up and artillery are must-haves. Outside of that, it really depends.
そうベテ向き入れもルテラ
Streaming is harder work than what I do. I mean, streaming is legitimately like a desk job, except you always have to be doing something and you're holding a controller. Oh, no! What the hell was that? That's awesome! I almost got dunked, but I didn't. That was almost really bad. Help me.
鍋
スートベルマグダラウスハーシフィ
That is not an exploitable bug, however, that did save this portion of the run. No! I only got one bomb down. We're gonna have to get a Wyvern Fire off.
スートベル航空止めきよあ
Please! Don't run! Don't run! Don't run! Don't run! Don't run! Yes! That's absolutely a PB for this section. I just don't know how to pronounce it. There was no way. Were you chatting on YouTube? With that name? Yul Quiora? We saved a minute with that Zora split. Well, then I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. Okay, Aura? Sorry. Have I pulled you out of your wiggler hole, Okiora? Just like squeeze your wiggler head and just pull you up? Give you a little kiss? You can be my wiggler queen if you want. Shep doesn't remember a lot of people who've watched him a long time. Guys, I've got brain damage, okay? You're lucky I'm able to do as much as I can. Ulquiorra. It's not Ichigo, his name's Hinata Shoyo. And he plays volleyball. He's not Ichigo. Get your anime right. What are your thoughts on Greatsword? I love Greatsword, but I'm really bad at it in World. I was really good at Greatsword in the previous games, but I've gotten bad now. I used to use Greatsword all the time in Freedom Unite. I keep my son next to me, you know. Do you think if Punitros come... I mean, to be honest, Greatsword doesn't really need much. Greatsword's fine. It's just a very high skill ceiling weapon, because you have to land those true charge slashes. Where's Gabumon? He's behind me. I mean, Punish Draw would, of course, make Crit Draw Greatsword possibly more viable, but only by a little bit. All the damage is still locked behind True Charge Slash. Like, if Punish Draw were a single slot, or sorry, a level 2 deco that only needed one skill level to work, it would be okay. As it is, it's a little yikes. Special jumping slash after tackle. Yeah, it's good for repositioning. Seven medium monster bones. Interesting. We're in, boys. We're in. Kadachi? Alloy. Do I use my medium monster bones? Why not? 1 point of evade extender is not bad. Yeah, we tested the, during a Math Monday, we tested the elemental modifier on the jumping wide slash. It's great, but it doesn't make elemental greatsword that much more viable. This armor set looks like a little lewd. The bikini bottom? I don't know that I'd like that, but whatever. Hello, Incarnage. We've had great RNG for drops in Carnage, but I had like a Pants Disaster Kulu and a Pants Disaster Anjanath. Otherwise, this would be like on a very good pace. You call that lewd? I mean, I don't know. Oh, in Carnage, I mean, we made it through Anjanath today, right? So, honestly, the second half of the run feels a lot better than the first half. Alright, so... to keep upgrading... I need 10 Macholite, 5 Dragonite. I don't know if I have that much Macholite. Or that much Dragonite. And I would also need 2 Monster Bone Plus. It'll be a miracle if I have all of that. It doesn't really matter. I'm still not convinced if this strategy of mine makes sense. It may be better just to play the weapon purely as a slam sweep weapon. I don't know. We'll find out. This is when it's really going to take off. If it's going to take off, it's going to take off in high rank. I was kind of enjoying high-low rank. Yeah, that means like the second half of low rank. What other monsters were new in World? Great Jagras is new. Kulu is new.
あだ知れに
Pookie is new. It would be shorter to say what monsters are not new. Rathian, Rathalos, Diablos, Uragon.
水ガスにを
Some elders were returning. Teostra, Kushala, Lunastra. Baroth. Shelling will be very good on Paloma. Paloma just doesn't take that much normal damage. It was at Zorback. Thank you for the follow. And hey, I guess it's as good as a time as any to shill. If you're watching the stream
3
and you haven't followed the stream, maybe follow. It does help support the stream. Doesn't cost you anything. And it'll remind you to come back and watch more speedruns. What is the reason for this category? The other category takes between 6 to 7 hours, hey Crunchy. And that is difficult on my old man bladder. And it is probably too long for a SGDQ submission. Ska Judge, thanks for the follow. No Gigante is new. I mean, most of the monsters are new in this game. Just use diapers. Okay.
おお
Have you done a bow speedrun yet? I have technically done a bow speedrun for everything. I've done a speedrun for every weapon. But there are some weapons that I need to get good times with, and I haven't got them yet. Edward Paul, thank you for the follow. What does everyone think weapon-wise is an easier way to speedrun? Hammer's the easiest weapon to speedrun with, dude. Insect Glaive and Longsword are among the most difficult weapons to speedrun with. Insect Glaive, like, especially. So bad. You bounce. Your bug is slow as hell.
あだ
Hail Poogie, I would likely submit a hammer run as the category that I would want to play, but I would be open to making the weapon choice a donation incentive. Because even like my worst category isn't going to be more than 30 minutes off target, right? So if like a hammer speedrun has a 3-hour 20-minute target,
リスキに
or 3-hour 10-minute target, like I should still be able to do Insect Glaive in 3:30. All punching light bowgun is good, man. Light bowgun is great. I'd be happy to speedrun it. How are the bowguns? No, bowguns are among the best weapons to speedrun. Are you kidding me? They kick ass. I mean, like, honestly, like, if you made me do light bowgun, I would still use shots against Odo.
あだだ あれ
Light bowgun would be a nice first run for GDQ. Do you think I would get... Do you think they would really choose me to lead GDQ off?
見ろ
Oh, as in my first run? Okay, I thought you meant, like, start GDQ with it. I'm like, ugh. I'm pretty sure they got plenty of other people in line before me. Is the bow really good for speedrunning? If you get good RNG, it is very good. The Tobikadachi bow is very good. If you do not get the Tobikadachi bow, it falls behind. Auten the Knight. Hello. How are you? Do you need certain builds to defeat the Arch-Tempered monsters? For some, yeah. Like, there's no way I'm going to fight Arch-Tempered Valhazak without 3 points of miasma and health regen. It's not going to happen. It's not worth it. I think there will never be an Iceborne % run. Sure there will be. I'll do one day. As an incentive. Auten the Knight, I've heard a number of people say that they're having issues with their Xbox today. Slap. Wow, I never thought a leg trip would be so effective. Almost dodged that. Alright. Gonna have to use another one. Wow. I'm very okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Nice save. Oh, that was calculated, dude. 100. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not memeing at all. That was 100% calculated. So Hail Poogie, the only issue with the ban ball is I would have to get it like after Odo, because it does not make time to go back to town just for Legiana. If I do an upgrade, like, it definitely makes sense because Poison isn't super great against Rathalos. It's bad against Rathalos. It's semi-okay against Diablos. Like, Sleep is better against both of them. Any tips for farming rare gems like sharp gems for protective polish? Right now, it's your time, dude. Fight the greatest Jagras. Shortcakes, hello. Don't hack them, please. Please, control yourself. Alright, missing the shock trap was not calculated, but whatever. Says the guy who cheats for dash juice. If you want to sit in town, Pancakes, and trade me dash juices for an hour so that I get a huge stack of them and then quit your game and then I'll save, I can do that instead. Fastest way to get augment streamstones. Yeah. Do Elder Dragon Tempered quests. Possibly the Tempered Devil Joe quest. I mean, Alton, if you've got a PC, man, this game's awesome on the PC. Just meld dash juices? I meld for the Mega Demon drugs. Whatever, I don't care. I don't need to answer to you guys. You can cheat for dash juices. You can install a mod that lets you farm them or buy them. Same thing for vouchers. Playing this game for your job requires a lot of materials. Accurate. Don't you use the voucher mod? I installed it and then I uninstalled it. But I should probably reinstall it because I'm running low. Are these legal mods? I don't think mods like that really bother Capcom at all. Are they morally, ethically gray? Yes. There's a whole spectrum of mods you can install, from cosmetic to like making materials easier to get to outright just like getting the things you want. No, no, no! Oh! Well, he moved quick. I think it was my cat who got that. I'm not going to be able to sheath in time, so I'm just going to take it. That 1 point of evade extender is nice. Little heal. Thank you. It's 1 pod. Should be much more than this. Where do you think you're going? I actually think we're fine on trank bombs, but it's always good to be like super safe. Yeah. Plenty of tranks. And plenty of materials. So, some of you might be seeing like a negative time there and you're thinking that's bad. That's compared to like a hammer run, I think, which is always going to have the grossest Radabon splits, bar none. I might actually do time attacks in Arch-Tempered Nerg. I've got enough practice with his normal version. Like, I think I'll probably do, Elton, what was wrong with your Xbox, dude? Shep, will you increase variety streams once you have all weapon speedruns in the leaderboard? Maybe we'll start working on any % records then. Is AT Xeno armor really that good for gunners? Yes. It's even okay for, like... I know this might seem strange. It's even okay for the bow. Especially with the new Kolv Taroth bows. Like, you can... For things that are super weak to shot damage, you can, like, get a bunch extra power coatings. And it's okay. But for any normal bow set, or bowgun set, like, there's no reason not to run AT Xeno. It's so good. Shangster, hello. Do we know when Xeno Gamma will get released on PC? I don't think there's a date yet. Expect April. Probably April. I don't think May. Phil, I think Phil's requests for Patreon have been my favorite Patreon streams to do. They've been super solid. Him and Condor have good requests. How much of the speedrun did you miss? 2 hours, 11 minutes. You missed actually a really good section just now, Mysterious Gamer. That Radabon was sick. The thing is like, I don't mind that PC's behind on console. It just gives us more stuff to work on. How have I been? Pretty good. Woke up a little bit earlier today than I usually do. Woke up like around 8. I usually don't wake up that early. Was able to get some stuff done. How much do I think Iceborne DLC will cost? $40. Why don't you like Sam's 1 hour of Donald request? I will gladly refund that $25 to him. Sleeping till noon when? I want to get on around noon at the latest. Ideally, I start sometime between 10 and 11, but it just depends on what I'm doing. Yeah, Arch-Tempered Cove in April maybe is possible, Trek. Thank you for the luck, Chinster. This used to be a Daystream stream. It's still EU stream, basically, right? Like, if we get AT Colv in April, that'll be crazy. Hell yeah, dude. Much appreciated.
Gamer 89 to your Dex 1500.
Saving
PayPal
Daystream.
is refusing me to donate, so I guess Bitsit is.
No. Oh, yeah, Toad, you got to get your request in. I mean, I'll let you double up if you want to. That's fine. Damn it, no. Menuing mishaps. No! I feel so bad. No! I do have really good menuing. It's still really good. God damn. Why not sell all? I need medium monster bones. I'll sell all with Rathalos and Diablos, because at that point I don't need anything. Fly immediately, please. Hop. Good steak. I wish I could be hitting the head right now, but like once you get the meat grinder going, it's hard to turn it off.
トマスキーナリモイエラ
May as well get this off. How's the run? Yeah, run's going okay, Zaconia. We had some we had like maybe like the worst Kulu I've had in like weeks. But outside of that, it's good. Kind of a bad Anjanath, but the Kulu is what really makes me sad. You're almost ready, you know. Could have been worse. Oh. Oh, thank you.
The Mysterious Gamer 89 gifted Zelfonda a subscription.
Oh,
The
God, that was
Mysterious
so
Gamer 89
close.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Zelfonda. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Mysterious Gamer. Sorry for no dancing, but that was like super close. Oh my god. Zacky Boy, I'm assuming the Xbox One X must have different hardware from the other ones that makes it so it's not susceptible to whatever issues causing the bricks. I'm happy with that Legiana.
タルラスレトケスミラグスレンモードシーガクリ
I'm fine with that. Zora 2 is just before... No, it's not. It's just before you go to the Wildspire Waste to fight Pookie. To get to the Elder's Recess, you have to do all of the Pink Rathian track gathering, and it's definitely a bit of a pain. Oh, damn it. Get rid of you.
クだとモーフィニスナゲティアニトラクマグダラスレソルララレスエテリスメ
Oh no, it's been over an hour and I can't play games or watch Hulu or anything. It says core live services are down. I mean, I'm playing this in offline mode. What's your favorite Palico armor and weapon to use on your buddy? Armor's mostly just cosmetic. So I like to use the Moogle one. As for weapon, I usually like to use the sleep weapon. Zaki boy, the speedrun's actually really fun with the Gunlance, because you don't normally see much normal Gunlance play in high rank. Alright, here's the danger. If I go in with a ghillie mantle, could drop bombs. As long as I get the wyvern fire off behind the Odo and he doesn't see me, we'll be okay. Alright, we're okay. That was like mega greed, but I wanted to go for it because he's close to having a claw break. Whew. Yeah, no, normal Gunlance is not really used much in high rank. Wide Gunlance is generally the one that you see people use the most. Go for the green! Oh! Okay. Not a bad Odo. Is this gibberish the Monster Hunter language? Excuse me, they have a proud civilization, Cervantes? Okay, long break here. Gonna throw in a couple minutes of ads. I'll be right back.
Ritome ar. Gazar bemuto teta. Iraus lis. Muto teis. Ayuru fukze hos. Latudi. Mi. Ritome deda. どとえキャラです。楽数で見たがねめそ。にちまはしくしけのる。えしらすに。一時派がベテグナに。えい。キリラーに記事？そうだ。ラファがとっと。ゆりにいたが、えいがるつ。眠はえてやパス。シシュラーニ。Miskere. Mo mejo sudeda. Zora magdaraos. Resho ayopo morto.
Do I think there will be a crab or a spider monster in Iceborne? I sure hope so. I love crabs. Oh wait, am I too loud, man, butt man? I can turn my volume down a little bit. Is this better for you? Man, Buttman 69. I make no exaggeration when I say all I want to do is please you specifically. So you tell me when you're comfortable, and then I'll be happy. Oh, when you could still hear me? Oh, well, whatever. I was, like, talking on the phone. I had to make a phone call. Pancakes, you can't just ask me to do things like that. You can't just say that on stream. You can't. I know there's nothing I can do to stop you. All I'll say is... if deviant butt play is what it takes to get the millennial generation through the hellfire that they have to go through on a daily basis, that's fine. Okay? You guys go through way too much. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think it's fair. All right, couple more things to do. Oh, you know, we'll just check. We'll just check for that Palico weapon. Okay, so we need 3 sonic bombs. Probably don't need 3 sonic bombs. That'll probably be a little excessive. 3 flash bombs. Small barrel bombs. Demon drug. Demon pills. Start with screamers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, too many. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can get 2. We get 2 demon powders. Okay. And then as many might pills as we can cram in. Okay, let's buy small bombs. Don't forget these. A little bit of item management. Okay, because we need these. Thank you. I love you. You make me a whole person. What I want to say is you complete me.
Seals just resubscribed for 4 months. RR.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Seals. You can't just post things like that, dude. Dude. I shouldn't laugh. It encourages it. No, I'm sure it'll be locked into the chat for a long time. Howden, if you were watching this run, I'm sorry. Howden, for you, just so you guys know, he's the moderator that has to scrub through all these goddamn speedruns. What did it say? It's not what it said, it's what it showed, King. He'll be fine. It was an ASCII of a schlong. Thank you, Filbert. Very eloquent, Filbert. Could be children in the stream. Seriously, though, Deep Sea Hydra, if you don't follow the stream, dude, I'm going to be pissed. Come and never leave. Wait, no, don't. Wait, hold on. That came out wrong. Amatsu has to live her own life, dude. Thank you, Deep Sea Hydra. Give us more mods? I want to be mod chat. Although we are getting larger now. We've got like 200 people on the regular. Unlucky, we've never left the Hell Dimension. Mod Unlucky? Oh, that makes me really nervous. You didn't even ask if Unlucky wants to be a mod. I wonder if he has anything else to say. I like the mods that I have. I've got like 3 mods. That's good. Yeah, Unlucky doesn't want to be a mod. Everyone's like, oh, be a mod. Then like you expect them to do something. Perfect example, Noxella. Noxella trolls me more than the people that actually come into the stream to troll me. Why would I want to steal that from anyone? I could, alright, you make a good point. I could probably make him VIP. I could probably do that. What do I want to get rid of? I can get rid of, I'm not getting any more Ivy. Make Deep Sea Hydra a mod? I might. I like his style, to be honest with you. Am I an Xbox? Yeah. Why are you laughing at Xbox? Xbox is a proud gaming console. The world's most powerful gaming console. Hello? We're proud, okay? Seriously though, Xbox has no games. Actually, the games with gold though, legit, is actually getting pretty good with indie games. No joke. I am too... What the hell? There it goes. Need a hunting buddy. Hold on. I can answer for myself. I would say with some sincerity, yes. I would love a hunting buddy. That sounds very wholesome. Woo! Look at those skills. Come on, come on, come on! Oh! Hey, chat? I could use a heal. You know, when you're feeling up to it. Hey, do one more back hop or fly, please. You guys know he's almost dead, right? Really? That was a little close. I don't know, guys. I feel like the waterfall setup may not be worth it. We'll see. Bring back Math Monday. I like Math Monday. Maybe I will bring back Math Monday. Alright. You. You. Is there an easy way to trigger, get Wrath to trigger that? I don't know if there's an easy way to make him do it. I mean, if you stand in front of the waterfall, there's a good chance he'll hit it on his own. There's also a good chance that he won't hit it on his own, you know? So that's why I always bring small barrel bombs. Bring back Shep Socks Sunday. Tell everyone to ignore test stream, fail quest in front of fans. Meth Monday. We've got Meth Monday. I like it. Don't do drugs. When's the next test stream? We'll probably do another test stream before I go to PAX East. When is Weeb Wednesday? I don't know. When will morning stream is not getting booby games. I don't do drugs, guys. I don't even drink. I'm like degenerate enough as it is. If I start doing substances, I'll definitely get myself removed from some service. That's not a good role model. I didn't promise you, Monstropolis. Booby games are a Patreon request. If you want a Patreon, subscribe for one, you can. Soon Brits will need porn licenses? Who the hell did you elect that you need a porn license? I would revolt in the street. And I'm not even a huge deviant, but, like, you can't take that away. No, seriously, like, I'd be out there with, like, a megaphone and a pitchfork. Hello, Wrath of Gog. Cervantes, I'm not answering that question, okay? Really? That sucks. Really? Almost died. I wish he would just, like, tail swing forever. You know, small barrel bombs used to have a sonic effect. Should be enough damage for it to go down. Yep. Hex, hello. Oh god damn, you're ready. Gold split, nice. How do you know when they can be captured? If they drop 2 pods, they're ready for capture. Tuna Taco, hello. Welcome. Technically, it's like just before they drop their 2nd pod, but it's irrelevant. Alright, so we should be around sub 312? That's not true. We're going to be like around 313 because I did not get the heavy metal tacit. Are you getting on Xbox later? No, I'll probably be going on PC for like an hour or 2. Shep Chat is cute today. Deep Sea Hydra sure is cute. Yes, I agree. That guy's a absolute darling. It's Sizz, my dude. If you have like a pressing need for help on Xbox with like a quest, I will help you. But otherwise, I'll be going on the PC. What if I need help in Generations Ultimate? Encourage your friends to subscribe so I can do the Prowler sub speedrun goal and then help you out with a dumpy Prowler named Rundus. What kind of basic mods did you suggest for PC Monster Hunter World? Oh, there you go. The NPC one is like must-have. Outside of that, there's Reshade to make it look better, although it is a little bit more demanding on performance. I love Hex World, but Hex World is kind of like an advanced mod that makes the game harder. So, I personally love it. I think it makes the PC much more enjoyable to play. But I wouldn't start with it if I were new to the game.
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
Should I get wings, taco, or pizza? pizza. Get a large cheese pizza and add your own toppings. It's the most efficient. Drowsy Potato, thank you for the follow. And hey, everyone watching. If you're watching and you haven't followed, why? Follow this stream. We found the potato, the drowsy potato. I like him. I kind of want to just... Can you say unacceptable when you're mad next? I'm not Lemon Grab. I'm not, like, imitating his voice. He's imitating me. I didn't grab lemons. When will you learn that your actions... When will you learn that your actions have consequences? This isn't an act. I'm not Lemon Grab. That's not my Lemon Grab impression. That's my impression of chat. That's what you guys sound like. Uh-oh. All I'm saying is, I don't watch Adventure Time. I know it's from Adventure Time, you guys tell me, but it's like, I'm not trying to be that thing. A lemon. I didn't even know what he was. He's lemon candy? I don't get it. Yeah, Monstropolis, at least I play dumb, and I'm not dumb like you. I'm sorry, that was really mean. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I take it back. I take it back. I don't mean it. You're never sorry, Shep? That's not true. I feel remorse. You know, my wife tells me to be nice to all of you. I'm really not doing a good job of that. Hell, where am I? That's because she's a good person. She's like, I asked her, she's like, what do you think? She's like, I think chat is nice. And she only hears the things that I say that's bad to you. She doesn't hear it the other way around.
You don't have the history books record. Number 2 failure low. Shepard,
プレゼンでメリー
you've lost all the prestige in this community. You have no records anymore.
トニールミ
The only records you guys have is the lowest amount of records. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I'm sorry, take that back.
Shepard!
Thank you. Unlucky, yes, I know.
ユキヌドラマグラロスナ
The one thing I meant today, Man69, is that I care about you.
そう
Because it's true, I do care.
エルギガンテラスートブトムートファトゥフ
ネルギガンテダムゲレオイエティ
トラ
Oh, come on. Oh, good. Oh, no. This is terrible. Ah!
マグダロステモゲレ
どういう
Ah!
ギガンテをラーシ
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
そう
Not.
This is so bad.
マグダロスナ
Not.
リローランラー
Not.
テをラーシ
Not.
トラ
Not. Not.
アシャ
Not.
シューベイおうシー
アダゲ
Not.
ゲミ
Not. Not. Not.
I don't even know what I do now. I guess I go on him?
Not. Not.
I can't even see where to climb.
ネルギガンテレズシ
そう
Ah! I'm so angry right now.
Not. 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 Not.
It's
Not.
like punishment. I feel like I'm being punished.
そうごめん
Not.
スートベベリラームトキナルファ ヌートリア2だ。
Not. Not. Not.
I wonder how much damage this does. Alright. It's like the one weapon that can actually do something about this.
レシートとメゼミトゥエメキスートメルクマアグダラウスリーにミネガケズアシンガタキヨムトハハアウド
ガシホン
ゼホ
Thank you, Pro Cow, for looking on the bright side that if it were Armored Core, the run may already be over. Well, the estimate of 312 looks really wrong now, doesn't it? Ugh. Well, we're still going to meet QA's time. Man, with like a little bit of luck and some better gameplay, this would actually be a really good weapon. Bloody sharpness to match up Bloody's second Zora split. Yep. That's what I'm doing. $313.30. I mean, I can definitely do sub 310. That puts it... I mean, it's faster than my light bowgun time. Whatever. Fine, good enough. If you round it up, it's 3 hours. You mean round it down? It's the first time you've seen full red. Thank you, ProCal. Thank you, ProCal. It just shows you how much you can screw up, Zora. I didn't have heavy metal greaves because we didn't have enough ore because of the route we took for our weapon. It's number 1. Number 2, that Nergigante was a pants disaster, and he cost us a minute easy. Easily a minute. Sharpness roll back. Congrats on the world record. I mean, this beats my previous Gunlance time. Oh, I never uploaded a Gunlance time. Well, the person who did submit a Gunlance time, Elamith from France, his time is 4 hours, 47 minutes. So I beat his time by 1 hour and 34 minutes. Not to dunk on France or anything. Don't at me, France. I stream for France too, you know. EU stream is for France. You mounted them? I mounted France? What? I'm going to go back to the title. I've been forgetting to do that, just so people can see what version I'm on. If you can't see it, version 5.2.0.1.